I might be done, man. I might be done with over the road trucking. Um, if y'all don't know, I purchased a wrench like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I think I got it in 2019. I want to say. Uh, but the first year and a half, I was just repairing stuff, trying to get stuff together. Um, I remember I had to replace a fence, and I was like, oh, I only got to replace a small portion of the fence. $10,000. $10,000 for like, I'm gonna say how much was it? It was probably like, I ain't gonna say 25% of the property. It it was probably at least 20% of the property, right? So just think about it. 20% of the property cost me 10,000. If I had to do that whole thing, but I had to pay about 50,000. But so what I brought y'all here for today, I want to talk to some drivers, and I'm gonna kick this around for not just now. I started this for y'all, but now it's gonna be for me too. But I mean, I'm talking to some owner operators, man, and I got some guys that got their trucks paid off, and they like this shit ain't what it is. Like I talked to two guys today with paid off trucks, and I was like, man, I remember I used to could like do some shit, go on a trip or something, and spend like run something a credit card up like 7, 8 thousand, and I was like, well, shit, I'm gonna pay that shit off like in 2 months. I'll pay it off, right? Now it's like you can't do that no more. You paying on it, then something else happen. You pay on it, something else happen, and you keep having a balance, right? You keep having a balance. And one of my homies, he was like, "Man, I know exactly what you're talking about. But I remember I used to go out there and knock down like $14,000 like it wasn't nothing." And I've been battling with these five credit cards I've been dealing with for the last year, man. I just been battling, right? So I'm looking at a few things. The money in trucking is not what it used to be. I remember hearing them old timers say this. Them guys back, they used to say, man, back in the 80s, we used to make all that money back in the 80s. And if y'all remember back in the 80s, stuff was cheap, man. That's when we could get candy and stuff. Like, you could go with a quarter and you get multiple pieces of candy. For $1, you could get a soda and this and get change back. So I thought it was like that because everything was so cheap back then. Hell, I remember in the 90s, a gallon of fuel was less than $1. So the world has changed. So I thought we were just the world was just changing, and prices was getting higher, and trucking money was gonna balance out. The trucking money is not balancing out, especially for an owner operator. I remember. So I'm telling this for the guys that want to be owner operators, ladies that want to be owner operators. Like, I'm a person that put in a lot of work. I put in hella work. I'm talking about I'll work 100 hours a week if they'll let me. Like, I love working, right? But I remember my one box went out on my first truck I got through Schneider. And they told me it was like $12,000 to fix that one box, right? I just talked to a driver yesterday. He got a truck that he purchased through Schneider. And he was like, they told him for one box now it's 2,200. Think about it, y'all. It hasn't been 10 years since that happened. And it done went up another 10,000. So he was just like, this dude truck is paid off. He like, look, man, I just spent 3,000 on this, and I just did this, and I got to do that. He was like, man, this is my last year being on a paid off truck. And I remember going through this too. My truck was paid off. So right now, it's better to be company. It's better to be a company driver than to be an owner operator in this climate because fuel is so high. So what I'm finna do these next few days, I'm finna try to find some companies that make sense to go to, and I'm gonna try to get some guys that's been on some of these companies and like work for them that left or they still there. Some guys, if they still at the company, they won't tell you too much. But if they already left and especially they had a bad experience, they'll say something. But every blue moon, people say they'll tell you the truth about companies. And I'm in a particular situation where I got animals. So my animals, they do fine by themselves, but I like to check on them. So I gotta get me a job that runs I-10, and I can kind of run back and forth through my house. I got another guy that checks on my animals. He got animals out there too, so I ain't worried about that. But I like going through the house. And the guy that I got checking on, he an older guy, so I don't like him always doing stuff. I got gators out there on my property, so I don't want. I mean, I just feel comfortable being out there with him. I don't want nothing to happen to him. He get ate by a gator or something. But the one thing I'm trying to do, y'all, I'm trying to build a network of drivers that's telling the truth. So the next few days, we're gonna be going down companies, and I'm gonna just say how y'all feel about this company. If y'all know somebody or if y'all had experience with a company, just say, boom, yeah, I know this about that company. So we can kind of get a rapport on these different companies. Like, honestly, I want to get out of trucking altogether right now, because I'm feeling like I know I see more people making more money than me, and they not trucking. Like, I'm looking at a lot of people make way more money than me, and they not trucking. So it's just like, shit, do I have to truck anymore? Trucking used to be the way where you could get the bag. Or is it just a lot of people? I don't know. I know a lot of people struggling right now, and no cap. I know a lot of people struggling, and I actually I didn't think I was struggling. Well, no, let me take that back. I wasn't as comfortable as I used to be, but I thought it was just because the prices had went up. Just like, okay, after the election, stuff probably gonna get back to normal. Once produce season kick in, like next month, everything gonna get back to normal. Like, I'm trying to wait for stuff to get back to normal, but like normal ain't coming back. Normal is not normal no more. This is the new normal, right? So I'm just looking at a lot of different things, and I'm trying to figure out what's the best move. What's the best move? I try to get on Walmart. They're not hiring right now. I've been trying to get on with a few different companies. I was just going, and I've been started this maybe like I started this in December, y'all. I started looking for companies in December, and a lot of companies just are not hiring. I just looked at the thing today. Red Lobster talking about filing bankruptcy, and they talking about they're gonna file bankruptcy because this endless shrimps they special they started. That ain't why y'all started filing bankruptcy. Y'all filing bankruptcy because people ain't going out to eat like they used to. People ain't, like, men and women don't even date like how they used to because money's so tight. So if dudes ain't taking women out to Red Lobster thinking it's gonna help them crack that code, and they struggling on their money. There's like 3 or 4 companies done went that's about to file bankruptcy. I know it's a bunch of famous people going to jail. Jay Morrison just lost his stuff. There is another guy that be on this show called Flip It Fast or something. This dude went to jail. I'm looking at a lot of people going to jail right now, y'all. A lot of famous folks going to jail right now. Like, this shit is coming to an end. All this scamming and all this kind of shit, it's coming to an end. I heard some of the people that did the PPP loans, they already out of jail right now. They done did their time and they back out right now. But so y'all got to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out right now. I thought I had this shit figured out. Life used to be a breeze. I'm like, man, life is easy. Life is easy. Now this shit getting tough. My man thought the lot lizard they charge a little extra. Oh, they said that the lot lizard starting to get a little pricey out here in these streets. Yeah, I mean, lot lizards. I mean, that's almost the way right now. A lot of people are not dating right now for real. A lot of people in bad situations, they just like, look, I don't got time. You ain't finna hurt my pride. I'm already struggling. You ain't finna embarrass me trying to make me feel bad because I can't afford to buy all this stuff. I'm talking, man, when I tell y'all some of the conversations I'm having with folks, And I'm finding out some people don't file bankruptcy. And some people don't file bankruptcy like last year. They already don't file. I'm like, damn. I thought you was up. So it's looking bad. Donald Trump's struggling right now. You remember Donald Trump? You talk about all that money he had and shit. That motherfucker's struggling right now, bro. This shit, and like everybody keeps saying when Donald Trump was in office, he got black people money and shit, and nobody wasn't struggling. But when they was giving out all that money, when Barack Obama gave out all that money, bailed out all them people, when Donald Trump gave out all that money during COVID, and now that we giving out all this money during this war for Libya and stuff like this, every time we give out a bunch of money, our debt ceiling goes up and our money goes down. Like the value of our money goes down. So every time the value of our money goes down, candy bars go from 50 cents to $3. So it don't matter what job you have. If candy bars are $3 and like I was gonna get a cord for my cell phone, right? A charger cord. That shit was $15. I'm like, man, hold the fuck up. $15 for a charger cord? I'm like, nah, I'll wait. And I went to Best Buy today, I forgot. Now, I'm gonna tell you what has gone down, TVs. I seen a 95-inch TV today, y'all. You know, I'm bougie like that. I like the big boy shit now. I remember I got this, I think I got a 75-inch TV like 7 years ago. I was happy to say I paid $3,000 for that TV, right? I seen the same, well, I ain't saying the same TV, but I seen a 75-inch TV today for like, man, that shit. Man, don't get me the line, man. I think that shit was like $400. I'm like, what? $400? No, I seen an 85-inch TV. And I remember a dude was trying to sell me one for like $3,000 like 2 years back. I think I seen an 85-inch TV going for like $1,100. I'm like, what the fuck? Now I seen a 95-inch TV, and that's one I want. It was going for $3,000. Now back in my day, I used to run real hard. If I'd have seen that $3,000 TV, I'd say, okay, I'm gonna run hard as fuck. Especially one of them months that got 5 Fridays in it. I'll run hard as hell. Do me like 2,500, do like 18, do another 2,200, and at the end of the month, I'll buy that damn TV. Now I'm running my ass off. I'm talking about going to sleep in the chair, everything. And still, I done still had some weeks where I didn't get a check. I'm like, what the fuck? The fuck is going on here? So it's just like if I go do company, I'm guaranteed to make a check every week. It might not be what I want, but it's guaranteed. It's a guaranteed check. And it's guaranteed like 1,000 something. And see, that's the only thing about my mind. I'm just like, damn, can I go back to making $1,000 a week when I'm used to making $2,000 and $3,000? At one time, like back in 2019, I was making like $5,000, $6,000 a week. So can I go back to being pedestrian? That's my thing, y'all. Can I go back? You say you saw a 75-inch TV for $269? Hell no. No, that shit crazy. But like, honestly, like, be honest. Do you really watch TV? I don't watch. On my ranch, I don't even have a TV on my ranch. I don't have a TV on my ranch. Like a little kid came over there when we got a TV for him, but I watch my phone. I use my phone for everything now. And like I really don't even watch the whole football game no more, basketball game. Like I don't think I watched the Lakers play the last 2 years. And I'm a LeBron fan, but I'm just like when survival kick in, when I've been trying to do my form and shit, I've been trying to survive. I ain't had time to really watch. I ain't really had time to watch. Just watch TV. I'll watch the highlights, them little 9-minute highlights, 3-minute highlights. I ain't finna sit and watch a game for 3 hours. The only people I watch for 3 hours now is like a championship game, or I've been watching Colorado now. I ain't gonna lie, I've been stuck on Colorado. But other than that, I can't sit down and watch a game for a whole 3 hours no more. My whole Saturday watching, I can't. And that's the thing about it. I'm trying to get it so hard, and I feel like I'm going backwards a little bit. Um. Oh, I'm gonna give y'all this. If y'all don't have that, those people that try to sell you those lawyers or whatever that can help you if you get a ticket, you want that, y'all. Y'all want it. Y'all want that service. And if you get a speeding ticket, especially over 15 miles an hour, you want to get that ticket and you want to fight that ticket. Don't be like my goofy ass. I got a ticket and I was gonna fight it. I called like 2 or 3 different restaurants to try to fight it. I mean, what's up at a restaurant? I'm parked outside a restaurant right now. 2 or 3 different lawyers to try to fight the ticket. And I never got a call back from none of the lawyers. So I was just like, man, fuck it. I'm going to just pay the ticket. I ain't had a ticket in almost 10 years. I'm cool. I'm not young and dumb no more. I ain't going to get no more tickets. But it was 15 over. So I think when I tried to get on Walmart, they turned me down for that. I know I tried to get on with Davis. I think Davis Express or something. They out of Florida. They turned me down. And just the other day, I got in another situation. Speaking again. Excuse me. I got in another situation. Speak. But the guy gave me a warning. He didn't give me a ticket. So with the warning, it's a blessing and a curse, right? Because with the warning, you can't fight a warning. But it don't technically go on your license. So it's like I can't do anything about it. But Schneider told me I got so many days, I got to get the hell on. They said, you got to get the hell on because I got these 2 tickets. Now, I think it was some other shit going on. As a lady that I don't rock with real tough. I think she want to get me from up out of here with Schneider. But yeah, they told me I got to get the hell on because I got that warning and that real ticket. Both of them was 70 and a 55. Both of them. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you the reason why I didn't take that ticket. And look, okay, so the dude told me he was just gonna give me an inspection. He didn't just give me an inspection. He gave me an inspection, and he still gave me a warning. A warning. I didn't know that. We on the side of the road. I'm parked like in the ditch. The dude standing out in the road, so he gave me the paperwork. I just signed it real quick. I ain't even read the shit. I just signed it. I looked at it today, and I saw it on there, and I got a call from Schneider today too, because I had to send all that stuff in. But let me say it like this right here. If I would have got a ticket and if I wasn't able to fight this one, they would have suspended my license for 60 days. And then I would have really been not able to get a job for like 90 days. I know, hell, not 90 days. For all these big companies for 3 years. These small little rinky-dink companies, you might get on with them. But these big companies, they won't fuck with you at all for 3 years. All the major companies. I really don't want to work for a major company. No way. But I'm trying to do something that makes sense with trucks running my area. Yeah, he kind of got me with the okey-doke, man. And he told me he wasn't going to do it. He said, I'm not going to give you a ticket. He didn't say I'm going to give you a warning. He said, I'm going to just do an inspection and I'm going to let you go. I said, well, I just passed my inspection last week. I just paid for one. And he was like, okay, well, shit. We just do this inspection real quick and we'll let you go. And I noticed he didn't really do a real inspection. He just kind of looked at my shit a little bit. So I said, okay, well, he cool. Motherfucker still gave me a damn. He gave me And I told a guy a long time ago, if you get a warning, tell the officer, man, just write me the fucking ticket, man. Just write me the ticket so I can fight it. But he didn't tell me he was giving me no warning. Now, I should have read it before I signed it. But I was in my mind, I was just like, shit. Sign this shit and get the fuck on. I was running late. I was already running late. But yeah, man, Snyder, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I remember y'all heard it from me first. Schneider is about to go out of business. Somebody gonna buy him out. Somebody, unless I know something better on the company side that I don't know about. I done heard a lot of company drivers leaving Schneider, and I heard a lot of owner operators leaving Schneider. I've been at Schneider, dog, and I've been seeing. I ain't just saying this because I'm finna be gone. I've been seeing a lot of trucks and trailers just parked everywhere, and this shit been going on since June. So I remember sometimes I used to go to some of these lots, and it's kind of empty out there. Now these lots are filled up. So it ain't looking good for Schneider right now. You know, the old man passed away a few years back, and I think the daughter and her husband took over, and that's when he started making some moves, and that's when we kind of went public on the stock exchange and all that kind of shit. It's going down here right now, y'all. I'm talking about down here. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. Hey, what's a good company? What's a good company to go to that run I-10? Let me see. Oh man, look, I pulled a muscle in my side today. When I tell y'all that shit hurt. And see, I heard FFI at least for 3 years. Yeah, man. Like, they used to let people come over here with no money down. Now you got to have money down, like $1,000, $1,500, or $3,000 down. So in this kind of economy, a lot of guys ain't gonna have that money. A lot of women ain't gonna have that money, right? So that means you can't bring people on. You're not gonna bring people on. And these truck notes are so high right now. I'm talking about shit like 13. My truck note was cheaper. I know some dudes paying like 13. I was paying like 11. So think about it. Some weeks I wasn't getting checks when I just do a little bit of running. Or sometimes I ran kind of good, like a decent little week. And I still didn't get no check. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I'm talking to them like, hey man, what the fuck? And they like, well, this came out, this came out. I'm like, damn. I'm out here working for free. So just think about a person with a brand new ass truck. I got a 2020 truck. Think about a person with a 2023, 2024. Them dudes ain't making no money for real. So that business is about to cut out altogether. Being an owner operator at Schneider is about to be done. I talked to a dude with a paid off truck, and he like, man, look here. This is my last year. He said the low boy will fuck you up sometimes. He said then sometimes I have breakdowns. And he like then sometimes it's just like holidays and shit. He like I can't put it together. I can't get a bunch of solid weeks back to back. And this is a dude with a paid off truck. I talked to a dude that was running Amazon. He said, man, I started running Amazon. You can't make no money with that shit. He said, I know I got teams running Amazon like and wasn't making no money. Teams. So it ain't just Schneider, dog. It's a lot of companies. And they said some people saying it's the foreigners coming in, but it ain't the foreigners coming in. It's the people that's paying the money out. It's the people that spend. I mean, the foreigner might take that little change, and they might make it work. Oh, dang, boy, I got hit in this muscle hurting, y'all. But I might have to take me a damn pill or something. Um, but yeah, and I reached out to a bunch of companies. I'm telling you, I've been looking since December, y'all, looking for a company, and I don't see nothing that's. The only thing I see is shit where you got to unload trucks. Some shit where you got to do some physical labor. You say you took your truck to Landstar? I hear different views with Landstar, up and down, up and down. And Landstar doing pretty good right now. Are they? Because I hear the like even independent guys are saying that the load boards are trash right now. So is Landstar doing all right? God, my eyes getting bad. What the hell they do talking about? I'm gonna have to get some glasses, y'all. Hey, knocking on 50, boy. My eyes starting to go bad on me. You say, what's my state? I'm in I'm in I'm in the top of Florida, the bottom of Alabama, the bottom of Georgia. I'm right in that corner. Y'all, if you at Landstar, you know where Marietta, Florida is. I always see Landstar guys right there. So yeah, so you left Landstar, yeah, due to the low freight. Yeah, and so that's what's killing everybody: low freight and high fuel. So right now, it's just best to go company and let the company deal with the high fuel and the low freight, and you get your money. And now they gonna file bankruptcy. Now you might be unemployed for a minute, but if you get unemployment, if they file bankruptcy and they shut down, you get unemployment. I think I don't know how that shit work. Y'all, we in the fucked up ass spot, bro. We in the fucked up spot. And I knew this shit was coming, and that's why I got my ranch. I was trying to get ready for it. I was trying to get ready for it. But COVID fucked me up. If it wasn't for COVID, I would have made it. COVID fucked me up. That's what I'm finna try to do, some home everyday local stuff. There's a company named Ruan. I put in an application with them. They go out at night, like from 10 o'clock at night to like 3 in the morning, and they run like little grocery store routes and shit. So I have to do a little unloading, but not nothing bad, like a pallet jack, stuff like that. Yeah. So hey, I'm glad you said that because a guy asked me about Landstar earlier today, and I was just like, every time I try to go to Landstar, some bullshit happen. I just don't think Landstar the company for me. I'm tired of it all. Honestly, I want to do my YouTube shit. I want to get better with my YouTube stuff. I want to be able to edit videos and show y'all clips of shit that I'm talking, like all that stuff that happened over there in Dubai. I want to show videos of that stuff and talk about all that stuff that's going on, and let's just escape the reality of what's going on and have fun for a minute. And then once the video stop, we bounce back into reality. I seen some lot lizards today. Well, I don't know if they were real lot lizards, but they was walking around the parking lot looking funky and stink. But it looked like there was a couple though. It was a female with a he she. You know, it was a girl, but she was the what they call it, bull dackle. Uh, I just got my statement from payroll just dropped. Man, it's just the jobs I was looking at that was home every day, they just weren't paying enough for me, man. I guess I get used to it. I guess I get used to it, but it's just hard, man. It's hard when you're used to making thousands of dollars to go back. I remember I was watching Miami Vice one time, and a guy said this. He was a big time drug dealer, and he got busted. And he was like, "What you think I'm supposed to do? Go back to a regular job, making $800 a week?" And me and my homeboy, we was in high school at the time. We were like, "Ooh, hell yeah, that'd be some good money." Shit, $800 a week. I know I can't keep both of my girlfriends. Shit, I can't see. Yeah, man. The little girlfriend. Well, okay, the girlfriend she was actually kind of sexy. Man. She looked dirty, but she looked kind of sexy. I ain't gonna lie. If you seen her walking by herself in a regular grocery store or something like that, you might say, hey, what's your name? Um, but the boyfriend was just skinny, man, skinny, and they just kept touching on each other, looking at each other all in the face, and just. And I was just like, what the fuck y'all doing y'all today? How y'all ain't working? Well, maybe they working right now. Maybe they working the night shift. But this morning they were just walking through that parking lot, going back and forth through that parking lot. And I wasn't even at a truck stop. I was at like a little restaurant. I stopped at this sports bar last night to watch the Atlanta Hawks play. And I just got a bill. Because I was doing my reset. I'm doing my reset right now. So I'm just normally I don't get caught on a reset on the road. So this was a double whammy. I got caught on a reset on the road. Then I got called from Snyder saying, we about to terminate your lease. I said, this is some bullshit. Got another driver say he used to be with Landstar years ago. Hey, where did you stay? You say they never showed the loads around your house. Where did you stay? Like what state? And like I know I can go do some flatbed. I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to do no flatbed. And hey y'all, I was home for like a week, and I parked my truck out in the field, right? Now, I think I got a mouse in my truck. Cause I had a cupcake yesterday, right? I had a cupcake yesterday, and I put the cupcake in a bag on the floor right here. This morning I woke up, the bag was ripped all up, and he had like ate the damn cupcake. I was in Arkansas. Man, I didn't know Arkansas had that many mountains, man. Arkansas, y'all got some mountains like hell over there. Hey man, look, that little mouse ate my damn cupcake. Y'all know I with a cupcake. When you eat the middle of the cupcake, the wrapper part, the little paper part still has some. It has some of the cupcake still in there. Unless you suck it and bite it and all that, it still got some cakes part in there, right? So I took it and put it in the bag and put it on the ground. I woke up this morning, that damn shit was chewed up like hell. So I got a rat in my truck. I got a mouse in my truck. I just had I was gone so long, I came back. It was a damn mouse in my house. And I put a mouse trap out and I caught one. Now I'm finna do that in here. Have y'all ever had a mouse in y'all truck? That shit kind of scary now. Because I know he in here and I got to go to sleep. Man, that motherfucker moving around. Hey, man. Like he ain't really making no noise. Look, when I went home last time, I ate this I think it was like a yogurt or something I ate. And I got a couch right by the window. So I put the yogurt thing on the ground and I was just chilling on the computer and shit. And then I got up and I walked to the big couch and I was laying on the big couch. I heard that damn yogurt thing over there moving and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Looked over that couch, a little mouse eating my yogurt. So these boys, they're aggressive. I'm just wondering, like, how long can this mouse stay in my truck if I don't give it no food? Because I got some oatmeal in here. He ain't touched my oatmeal. He ain't even try to chew the oatmeal box up. Hey, have y'all heard this? They say a long time ago, if you take oatmeal, people used to take oatmeal a long time ago and pour it on your hand or something. Like if you had a disease or something, or some kind of ailment, they pour oatmeal on it, and oatmeal will suck all the shit out of there. Like if you got bit by a snake or something, the oatmeal will suck it out, right? And the guy was like, you don't supposed to eat oatmeal. Oatmeal sucks the nutrients out your body. Now, I will say this. A few times I have ate oatmeal, and I felt like I was dehydrated. Feel like this might be too much information, but I feel like I was kind of constipated. Now, because I was like doing a little oatmeal, going to get a hot thing of water and open a pack of oatmeal and just eat that. And I was like, well, maybe I got to let them soak a little longer. Maybe I ain't let them soak longer. I let them soak longer. And I still kind of got dried out like I was getting constipated. So the dude was like, he a medicine guy. He was like, when you eat oatmeal, the oatmeal sucks nutrients out your body. And it swells up in your stomach so it make you feel like you're full, but it's really sucking nutrients from your body. So at least if you ain't learned nothing else tonight, you learn oatmeal ain't necessarily good for you. Yeah, you're right. That is on the west side of Arkansas where all the mountains at. Uh, but my eyes getting bad, bro. And it's funny, on my iPhone, I can't see the words. On my Google phone, I can see the words. On my Android. How you doing? How you doing? What's going on, Portia? Hey, the cupcake was too much too. Hey, hey, my homeboy, he had a mouse in his truck a long time ago. And I was like, how the fuck you get a mouse in your truck? And he was like, man, I think I got a mouse in my truck. And he was like, I'm gonna leave some food out of it. I'm gonna leave some food out on the floor and see if it's gone in the morning. He said, dog, I left that damn food out on the floor. Woke up this morning, that food was gone. And I'm like, what? So he was like, yeah, man, I got a mouse in my truck. I think he had a mouse in his truck for like 3 weeks. Hey, I'm going on about 2 days with my mouse. Hold on, I got to put my new light up here, y'all. My old light's starting to go out. All right. So y'all ain't never had a mouse in y'all truck? I thought my homeboy, I said, dog, you must be nasty as hell. He said, no, man. He said, I don't know how this mouse got in my truck. But now I see with me, mouse came in my truck because I set my truck out in the field. Oh, yeah, I'm back now, y'all. I'm back. Cooking with grease now, y'all. I need me a co-driver. I need 2 women co-drivers. I'm gonna let one of y'all drive in the daytime, and then the other person drive at nighttime. Then I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all got snacks and stuff. And When y'all start driving, I'm gonna tuck y'all in the bed and rub your feet, feed you grapes. That's what I need. I need 2 female co-drivers. Well, it said in my F-150 at the yard in Central Florida, I had a mouse. Hey, oh man, boy, this thing hurt. I know y'all have a pull muscle, but you can do any slight movement and that just lock up on you. I got the F-150 and the F-250. And I want to get that 2018 F-250 or the F-150 so bad. Man, I seen them damn prices on them trucks. I said, you know what? I think it was like 80,000. That shit crazy. Hey, appreciate y'all on the likes, man. But hey, nobody ain't telling me what company I need to go to, man. What company I need to go to? I'm thinking about going to try to work out of Valdosta, Georgia. My parents in Valdosta, Georgia, and they getting older. I'm thinking about going to go hang out with my parents, man. Hang out with them on the weekend. I go home. But then that'll make me feel better just hanging out with my parents, man. It's crazy when you start seeing your parents starting to get older and they starting to wilt away a little bit. That shit hit different now. You see a dude from Texas used to ride with a rattlesnake in his truck. Shit me. He must have had him in a box or something. I hope he had him in a box in a container. I hope he ain't having just run around freely. You step on the damn brake real hard and scare that damn snake and he get to biting. Shit. I seen a dude with an alligator the other day laying on his chest. He playing all around the alligator mouth and shit. He was like, the alligator just know him. And they got a bun now. I got 2 alligators at my house. I ain't fucking around my alligators. I mean, I talk to them, I bullshit with them, but I don't try to touch them. We ain't doing that. Oh, you from the 229? 229, there it is. All been in the house. Some people say Al Benny. I say all Benny. Yeah. And look, Dawson, Georgia, it's a place over here where I stayed called Donaldsonville. Why did you get Donaldsonville and Dawson, Georgia messed up so much? Man, the best advice for me to tell you about backing, just do it as much as you can and try to get you some spots. Like, try to have your trailer lined up to where you're trying to go. You want your trailer pointed at your hole where you're trying to go, and try to get you some markers on the ground. Like, I mean, when I first started doing that, I used to go put like a shirt or something on the ground so I know where to turn my trailer at. When you get older and get more used to it, you kind of know, okay, when I get right here, I need to start turning my trailer. So I used to get out and put a shirt down, and I used to turn my trailer at that shirt, or you can't put a piece of paper down there because it'll fly away. You got to get something like a little can or something, and so you'll know when to start turning your trailer. But the best thing for backing is just to back as much as you can. Keep backing, keep backing, keep backing, and you got to trust yourself. You got to trust yourself and just do it. It's harder now with these newer trucks because the clutch will get hot. Back in the day when we had our manual stuff, we could shift, our clutch didn't get hot like that. Now the clutches start getting hot and start beeping on y'all. So y'all can't practice as long as we used to practice back in the day. But my one advice, if you don't know, park that truck and get out and look. If you don't know what's on your other side, park, don't hit the damn brakes. Get out and look and make sure you ain't gonna hit nothing. It's best to go slow than to go fast when you're trying to back or you're trying to turn. Because once you fuck up, you done fucked up now. You can't take it back. But you want to get your spots on the ground so you'll know when to turn your tire. Mm-mm-mm. If y'all got any questions for me, ask me any questions. Like I said, I done it all damn near. The only thing I haven't done was containers and tankers. I tried to do tankers this year, but nobody want her. Nobody want her. Man, why I had two ladies that drive trucks. I told them, I said, hey man, we need to start riding together. Both of them told me, oh man. Both of them told me if we start riding together, they ain't gonna drive no more. They gonna let me do all the driving. I said, what the hell? Why the hell I want you to be in my truck running teams then if I'm gonna do all the driving? One lady told me, she said, look, I'll be on that passenger seat and I have everything ready. I'll do all the paperwork and everything. She said, I have a button-up shirt on where you can stick your head in there and rub on if you get sleepy. I said, what? She like, yeah, now I ain't gonna do a lot of driving though, but I'll keep you entertained. I said, man, here we go. Here we go. Another lady just told me flat out. She said, well, yeah, if I get in trouble with you, I ain't gonna drive. I said, you drive now though, right? Yeah. I said, well, why if you get in trouble with me, you ain't gonna drive? I ain't finna drive if I got a man in the truck. What? So we ain't gonna get money together. It's all about me getting the money. No, man. Come on, man. And there you go. Watson give you some good advice. You talking about Polk County, Florida? I know Polk County down there. I just don't like going to, man, Florida. Man, unless they got some accounts that's already sold up, going out to Florida, boy, everybody struggle coming out of Florida. I just want to be a company driver now, y'all. I'm tired. I want to be a company driver, keep buying my cows, and in 5 years from now, my cows they'll be paying for my land. So then I can live like the Indians. Then I'll be rent free. Well, I won't be technically rent free. My cows will just pay for my rent. It'll pay for my land, pay for my mortgage. But yeah, man. Like I ain't never tried to work with UPS. I just, for whatever reason, I just didn't feel like that was the job for me. UPS, FedEx, I ain't want to pull them doubles. Yeah, company driving is the way to go now. I'm gonna tell you a company they say good to work for, Domino's Pizza. They say you make a lot of money for Domino. I remember a guy told me this a long time ago. And you know the pizza things, you just delivering like the dough. So it ain't that heavy. The only thing about them kind of jobs, man, you gotta go to them stores late at night. Possums and shit be running around sometimes. People be in the trash can sometimes. You can drive for the military if you in the military. Now you can do special contracts with the military, but they hit or miss from what I see. They hit or miss. They not constant. So they pay real good, but you don't get them all the time. Cause you know the military bases, they most time they moving from place to place. Well, not military bases, but when they doing their little operations, they moving around. So it's not like you gonna deliver to a same spot all the time over and over and over again. They change it. So you might have something that you're doing out in Georgia, then you might have something you're doing out in Texas, then you might have something you're doing up in fucking Minnesota. They move around like that. It's kind of like a concert almost. You move around with the military. So when they call you, like I was dealing with this one broker, she did military freight. She would call me and say, "Hey, are you close to this?" And if I was close, she would tell me about the load. If I was far away, she'd like, you too far. Cause she didn't want to pay me a deadhead that far. So it's hit or miss with that military freight. I hear a lot of guys getting paid by the hour. I hear a lot of guys getting paid like $30 an hour, stuff like that. Mm. I remember I was working for this company one time, but a whole man climbed out the damn trash can. I was I was delivering to a Pizza Hut. I remember that shit. I was in Lithonia, Georgia. That damn man came out that trash can like ouch the grouch. Scared the hell out of me, boy. Nah, I didn't look into Target in Valdosta. I might need to look at. I heard about Target. I heard about Target, and I heard about. I think somebody said something about BJ's. I don't know BJ's in Valdosta. I know a long, long, long time ago I tried to work for Robert Bearden. I think they done got bought out now. It was a company out of Valdosta. Um, I don't know, man. I want to get out of trucking honestly, but I don't know what I want to do. Like a lot of shit don't pay like that for real. I think that's why I got into trucking because shit didn't pay. Like shit just. So that's why when I be seeing a lot of these people with a lot of money, man, they be scamming and shit, man. I see some people. I've seen some people that level up and they end up doing pretty good for themselves. But a lot of them jobs that pay real good, them bitches don't last that long. They'll last for like a year and a half, 3 years, and then they'll just send your ass a severance package. I had a girlfriend with that one time. She was doing HR. She'll be getting good money, benefits, and then they'll just tell her ass she out of there. They'll downsize, ship her somewhere else, out of there. Hold on, man. Mm-hmm. So now I'm gonna call some more people tomorrow. I already got my computer updated, so I'm about to jump off here and I'm finna get on my computer and fill out some applications. And I just need me old sugar mama. I probably need about 3 sugar mamas. That's what I need. 3 sugar mamas, 3 cougars. Some cougars with some big claws. I seen a dude in Japan the other day. He had 4 wives and 2 girlfriends. They all work, he stay home with the kids all day. It makes sense to me. Made like a It make a lot of sense to me. Like, think about it. It ain't nothing he can't really do. He can change the car oil. He can do a lot of shit while he home. But yeah, y'all. I'm gonna start giving y'all some topics tomorrow. I'm gonna do a little rundown, and I'm gonna try to keep this thing going. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side though. I'll let y'all know what I decide to do. And if it's some local stuff, I'm gonna do a lot of fishing. I'll say that. I'm gonna start doing a lot of fishing. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being a house dad. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with being a house dad. All right, y'all, I'm gone, man.